Good evening and welcome back. This is Aislin, and tonight we will discuss the Empress of the Major Arcana. You will note that in this non-traditional deck down here, she is referred to as the Mother Goddess. The interpretation remains the same through most decks, even the non-traditional ones. The Empress is the third card of the Major Arcana. She represents a more earthly phase of life and the patience and nurturing of a mother. The Empress sits upon her throne, wearing a starry crown. She holds her scepter, representing her power over life. Her throne is in the midst of a field of grain, showing her dominion over growing things. Her crown has 12 stars, showing all that she rules the 12 months of the year. The Empress bears the number 3 and is the nurturer of the fool as he continues his journey. When appearing in a spread, this card suggests the movement into a more earthly phase of life. A marriage or birth may be in the making, or the birth of a creative child, such as a great artistic work, for this too requires patience and nurturing. This card is a reminder of the skills that were learned from the High Priestess, and a strong message indicating that now may be the time to learn to use them. It is through this card that you enter the physical world for the first time, the realm of the body. It is here that the fool learns that he is also a physical creature, in addition to being a spiritual one. He learns to appreciate all that means, and to treasure those moments when he can just be. The Empress is the ultimate expression of mothering. This does not just mean the physical process of giving birth and nurturing the young, though it certainly can be representative of both of those things. But it also includes the more inner processes of nurturing, the experience of being part of the natural rhythms of life, the appreciation for the work that is involved in the process of the development of new life, and the simple pleasure of daily existence. Without the spirit of the Empress, you cannot appreciate the physical self, nor can you bring anything to fruition. She is the side of you that is full of patience and gentleness, and she grounds you in the physical, bringing a reminder that it is possible to be too concerned with the spiritual. Feelings of safety and trust are connected with this card, just as a child associates these things with a mother figure. The Empress is wise, but not in the same way as the High Priestess. The wisdom of the Empress is more earthly and natural, and brings with it an understanding of how all things are connected. From her you learn about the rhythms and cycles of life. You can begin to understand how the balance of all things, how for every good there must be an evil, for every joy a sorrow. For many, this is the hardest lesson of all. In the real world, the Empress represents a woman who is a nurturer of life, the person who is there to catch a child when they fall, and whose love is unconditional, the love of a mother for her child. She is forgiveness and patience, and will wait as long as is necessary for her children to appreciate the lessons she has to teach. In its reversed position, just so, the Empress can mean that the practical and financial problem connected to property, land, a garden, or premises of any kind are likely to crop up. There may be a temporary shortage of money due to laziness or even overspending. In some cases, a battle with a woman who is greedy could be the cause of financial hardship, and this scenario is typical of a difficult divorce or other split in a family unit. The Empress can signify problems related to fertility, or perhaps the loss of a baby through miscarriage or even abortion. Sometimes this card simply suggests that the happiness you are waiting for will come, but just not yet. Either way, this card, when reversed, is not always a good omen. Tune in next time as we discuss the Emperor. Blessed be.